What's up, guys? Welcome back to the fourth stream. I think fourth this is. So, for those of you who are watching this afterwards, we are building a price tracker app. It is going to be an Android and iOS app. So we're gonna have both. It's going to be able to track prices and price history of Amazon products. So you can basically go onto the app, search in a product that you would find on Amazon, track the price. So when I say track the price, I mean if the price goes below a certain amount, it will notify you. And you can also see the price that it was, so like historical pricing. So basically tracking prices and also keeping notifications and how much the price is, whether it drops in price. So far, we're going to be watching a tutorial, we're going to be watching a video. So the video we're going to be watching is from this guy, Not Just Dev. You should definitely follow, subscribe to him. He makes good videos. You can see he posts quite a lot of live streams. So we're going to be watching this video. If you missed the last 3 live streams, you can find it on my channel. There they are. Yeah, I think this is what we did last. In this live stream, we basically made the UI. So we took the UI from something like this, as you can see there, to later in the video we took it to something like this, which closely replicates Amazon's actual app. So be sure to check that out. You can follow my Twitter as well. Okay, so this is a quick demo of what we did so far. It's a React and Expo app, mobile app. So if we search, actually, so there's no search feature. It's just a dummy search. So if you just put that, for example, you're not gonna get MacBook searches, but the idea is this. So you got your product image, you got your name. It looks almost closely like the actual Amazon app itself. You got your ratings, etc. So this is all going to be scraped from Amazon itself using Bright Data. So let's just go to Bright Data quickly. So it is, yeah, it's this company basically, brightdata.com. So when I click on to see deal, it will open it up in Amazon and I will get an affiliate commission. So this is how we're gonna make money with this app. So let's continue where we left off from yesterday. We're gonna be adding Superbase authentication. So that's just the intro. I did that intro in 4 minutes. Okay.
Sign up.
I think
and
I
go to
stopped
the off
watching.
screen and try
I think I stopped watching this guy's video at around this time. So let's just start here.
the
It's gonna be a short live stream. It is actually 8 a.m. and I need to go sleep. So I'm gonna be streaming for a short while.
account and let's do error dot message. But if there was no error, we can console log that data to see what's happening there. Now if I look here and reload and go to the off screen and try.
Okay, so we were doing the authentication screen. So I need to go to I need to go to auth and login. Okay, so this is where we were. Just gonna close everything else. Okay, so
123 at gmail.com and 123123 sign up. We're gonna see error creating the account. Email cannot be used as it is not authorized. It is not authorized. What we have to do is by default.
okay, so if I recall correctly, what we did so far was we created the sign in and sign up functions. So why when I click okay, let's see how he got an error.
It is not authorized. Used as it is not authorized. gmail.com and 123123 sign up. We're gonna see error creating the account. Email cannot be used as it is.
Okay. I don't know if it's because of this plugin, not this plugin. I've been getting this error. I don't know what it is, but I'm just ignoring that for now. Okay, so it's not getting the same error he's getting. Okay. Interesting. It's like it's not working. Yesterday, I'm sure I got an error. We needed to give us an error. Okay, so when we click on sign up on the sign up button, this button here, it runs the on sign up function. The on sign up function is an async function. It's gonna give you data from this. Also, there's no error. What if I put it wrong? There has to be an error. I'm clicking sign up and nothing. Okay, let's see. Let's see network. Is anything being sent? Okay, so something is being sent. Okay, so it is working. Okay. Okay, so I just realized, so this is not going to show on this because this is a web version. It's going to show on iOS and Android. Okay, I'm just going to be right back. Okay, so we were lagging. I'm back now. Okay, so I just realized that that is why it's not working. So I will not get an alert. Okay, so back to the video.
Is not authorized. It is not authorized.
Okay.
What we have to do is, by default, authentication through emails has the, you have to confirm your email. You're gonna receive an email and then you have to confirm it. As we are still in development, I'm gonna go to authentication under Supabase. We're gonna go to providers, we're gonna go to email, and we're gonna disable secure email. We're gonna disable the confirm email. And this way, our user will automatically be confirmed without having to go through the email that you receive. And now, if I'm gonna go ahead and go to email, you're gonna.
Okay, so I got the Supabase.
What we have to do is, by default, authentication through emails has the, you have to confirm your email. You're gonna receive an email and then you have to confirm it. As we are still in development, I'm gonna go to authentication under Supabase. We're gonna go to providers, we're gonna go to email, and we're gonna disable secure email. We're gonna disable the confirm email. And this way, our user will automatically be confirmed without having to go through secure email. We're gonna disable the confirm email.
Okay, confirm email.
And this way, our user will automatically be confirmed without having to go through the email that you receive. And now, if I'm gonna go ahead and sign up again, let's try to reload. Sign up. Error creating the account cannot be used as it is not authorized. Why is that happening? Off sign up, email, password.
So
let me double check. Supabase off.
Okay. So I did get the one user. Interesting. Yes, I am streaming. Oh shit, one concurrent viewer. Hi, fiance. Okay, I'm going back to my video. You awake? Are you streaming? Yes, I'm streaming. I actually didn't sleep, and I was actually supposed to stream a lot earlier, but this app was broken. I had an error, so I had to wait to fix it, and then I needed to eat, and then yeah, I only started streaming now. One concurrent viewer. Chat rate 2. I cannot see chat. I'm so sorry. Chat. Let me see. Let me see what's in chat. Okay, let me take this over. Live streaming. Love this video so bad. There's 2 viewers. No, there's 2 views. 1 concurrent viewer. If you look at it here, 1 concurrent viewer. My fiance. Oh shit. Oh damn. Okay, no, that was me early on. I should be going back to building this app. I'm not even gonna lie. Add as moderator. Wait. Add as moderator, managing moderator. Can manage block words. Can review and remove chat. I'll give you that for now. Can't. I'll give you that managing moderator. Okay. I don't know who's the second viewer, but 4 concurrent viewers. What the hell? Something's wrong. I don't know. Okay, bye-bye. I don't know who's watching. Some robots watching. Okay, bye-bye. I am working as we speak.
Let's see here in the docs.
Okay.
For the off, sign in with email, sign up, email and password. And for in our case, off, sign up, email and password. And we get the error. Let's go ahead and console log the error to see what's going on there. If I do sign up again.
Console log data error. Okay.
Supabase is doing something with emails. So let's check if it's not something new.
Okay, so
Supabase.
when I sign in
11 hours ago, as you can see. 12 hours ago. You need to set up a custom SMTP server to get the emails. But at this moment, we don't need the confirmation emails.
Dog, I am busy. I cannot watch your video. Damn, dog, both of you are smarties awake so early. Okay, bye-bye. What was I doing? Okay. So when I click sign up, users are already registered. Oh, okay. So if I put another one, smarty@gmail.com, and I sign up, it signs up with. Okay, so it shows the
Okay, I
database.
don't need the confirmation email. That's the problem, because we are fighting with.
Okay, let me see if I can add the login.
Not authorized. Email template, email restrictions. You are using built-in email service.
Okay, so if we add sign up or sign up, is this even real? Sign in with password. Okay, so I'm going to console log the data. I don't know how we're going to sign out. Error signing in. Okay, so I'm gonna put it as 123@gmail.com. We're gonna sign in. Okay, so we get a session. Expires in 3600. I think that is milliseconds. So 3600. It doesn't make any difference. I'm just signing up. This is just a tool to sign up. Okay, so that doesn't make a difference. Okay.
The service has limits and it's not meant to use for production application. Okay. So I can only sign up with my email from the organization. And my email for the organization, let's double check that. So because as you can see, this is something very new, happened like these days, and they're fighting email abuse. 26th of September, that's actually yesterday. So they restrict in development only emails from your organization to be used. In production, you just simply set up a custom SMTP server so that the emails like confirmation for authentication and so on are going to be sent from your domain. And that's actually how it's happening in production. But for now, let me double check by email. Use my email that I use to sign up on Supabase. And if I press sign up, now we have the session.
What did he do different?
The authentications once again with my email. So I'm gonna use my email that I use to sign up on Supabase.
Okay, I'm a bit confused.
I'll just double check. But for now, so that the emails like confirmation for authentication and so on are going to be sent from your domain. And that's actually how it's happening in production. But for now, let me double check by email. Use my database. You can go to table editor. Under the schema, there is auth and there is user table with all the information about.
Table editor, schema. Where did he go again? Schema. He put auth. Oh, there's auth. Okay. And users. Okay. Okay, so there are all the users. Encrypted password. I don't know if I'm supposed to be showing that. Okay, so smarty@gmail.com, 123@gmail.com, 1234@gmail.com. Okay, I remember signing up with those three. Okay, so let's see.
About that user. Perfect. Now we can do the same for the sign in. For the sign in, we can say this is also going to be.
If it's the two concurrent viewers that I think it is. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Leave a like. Subscribe.
An async function, and we're gonna say await superbase dot off dot sign
Okay.
in with password. And here for credentials, I'm gonna also give email and password, and we're gonna take back the data and error equal.
Okay, so that's what I got so far.
Now we can do the same if error.
Okay,
Basically console log this. Otherwise, you just simply sign
do
in.
you mind?
For example, if I'm gonna try now to press sign in, we're gonna see that we should see an error that we have already one user signed in.
Okay, so I'm gonna sign in with 123@gmail.com. There we go. Session. You got a session.
Oh yeah, but it worked. Like if I'm gonna change something here, like 1, 2, 3, sign in, it says credentials, the account invalid, login credentials. So now we can create an account, we can sign in. The last step is to manage a bit the automated way of handling like redirections. Like if you are authenticated, go to the home screen, otherwise go to the main screen, to the off screen.
Okay.
I'm trying to think about a very easy solution to do that without having like a context. And I think the way we're gonna do it is, well, first of all, here, let's say when we sign in, if there is no error, that means that everything worked correctly. So let's simply go ahead and do router dot push, and we're gonna redirect to the home screen.
Push.
So if I do sign in now, I'm redirected here.
So let me just test it out. Okay, I'm gonna test it out with a wrong email. So 1, 2, 3, 5. I have not created that. So I'm gonna try to sign in. Does not work. Okay, I'm gonna try it. 1, 2, 3. It should go to the home screen. Okay, it does. No, it actually doesn't. I need to. Okay, it should work now. Okay, so it does work. By the way, for any of you watching, 2 people, if you are, look over here. Okay, so this is the app. We're going to search for T-shirt, for example. We hit search. This is on your mobile phone, so it's easy to understand. Okay, mobile phone, it's your iPhone, not Android. I'm joking. You click search, you see this t-shirt. You can set a price alert, so when the price goes below $15, it will email you or message you or notify you on the app itself, and then you click see deal. It'll open it up in Amazon. When you click buy, I get a commission. So that is what we are building. So any of you guys that are watching, I already know who's watching.
I'm gonna do the same here.
But yeah.
If there is no error after the sign up, I'll
Okay.
redirect to the home screen.
Okay, so that worked. So when I sign
Now,
in, it redirects
from
home
the root layout here,
Okay.
what I'm gonna do is I'm going to check if a user is signed in or not when we open the application.
Okay.
And based on that, I'm gonna redirect him to the right page. Let's go ahead and do that by taking information about the user, using the, where is it? Using the Supabase session. Where is the session? Here, session. Of get session. So on the layout, I'm gonna say, hey, I'll keep track of a session.
Okay, so we're in the root layout. Okay.
Use state is going to be null.
Session. Set
And let's do
session,
use
state
effect.
null. Okay.
In a use effect, when we mount our component, and mind that we are in the root layout, that means that this use effect is going to run when we launch the application. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to say, hey, using Supabase client, Supabase dot auth dot get session, we're going to get the session, and then we're going to get the, how is it called? The data of the session. So then we get the data, and inside the data we're going to have a session, and we're going to simply set it in state.
Okay, I need to actually import Supabase. Add import. Okay, use effect. I need to import that. I need to import use state. Okay, so Supabase auth get session. Then, yeah, that's what he did. He wrote then. Data. Then. What the heck? Then. Another function with a prop. What is this? Oh, that's just an object. Okay, it's making an object with the property. No, I don't understand. It needs an object that has a property of data, and session data is going to go inside of it. I think. I don't know exactly what that means, but I'm too tired to learn that right now. Set session. Okay. I'm getting an error, yeah. Why? Why am I getting an error? Okay. See why? Okay, that should fix it. Okay, that fixed it.
So now, if I am going to do a console,
Do you put it there? No. No.
Console log here session, and I'm gonna look here. If I reload the application, we're gonna see initially the session.
Okay, so we're gonna reload. It's gonna go on the home page. There will be an error. Okay, so the session. Okay, so the session did work. It gave me the access token. Interesting. Okay.
Is null, but after that we get information such as access token and so on. This is information crucial for us because with this information we're gonna be able to redirect the user where he has to be. Where are we going to
so that would be
do that redirection?
Push slash. Oh, okay. So let me make it such that if the user is not authenticated, okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put if session. Okay, so it's actually auth. I think it's like this. Okay, so that doesn't work. If session's not true, router.push. It should be router.replace, I think. Okay, it's on the search screen. I don't know what the heck's going on. I don't think that piece of code works. Leia says, I know who the other person. I know who's the other person. Very interesting. Damn, so we have 2 viewers since 20 minutes ago. They must have nothing to do with their lives. Engage with your audience. Which country are you guys all watching this from? Okay, I don't know how this is gonna work. Let me just cover this guy up. Which country? Q&A questions. I have no clue how to answer that. Okay, I'm gonna put this here before I say anything wrong. Smart evil. Yeah, actually, I'm not gonna look at chat at all. Cannot afford to say anything right now. Okay.
This is the root layout, and here we cannot do that at this moment. I wanted it simpler without a context provider, but I think the right way is to actually use a context provider. Because, yeah. Well, if we don't have a context provider, no, guys, I'll not take shortcuts. I want you to take a small shortcut, but I'm gonna show you how to properly do it, because taking a shortcut is not gonna be good if you want to build it for production. What we need to do is we need to keep this information somewhere globally, because we're going to need it in a couple of places to implement the gatekeeping. We would want to gatekeep some of our screens in our application based on whether the user is authenticated or not. So for that reason, I'm going to go ahead and create a new folder in the root of our application called contexts. Where is it? New folder. Come on. Not there.
Damn. Come on. Browser raging.
Yeah, that's... Let's call it contexts, and let's move it at the root.
Okay.
In this context, let's create the folder called offcontext.tsx. What do we need here is to create our authentication context. This is where we're gonna store and with which we are gonna export information about whether the user is authenticated or not. Let's go ahead and define and export.
Okay, so what he did was import create context from React. So I have not heard of that before. So auth context, create context. Okay. Damn, cursor is really good.
The default component called offContextProvider. This one is going to be responsible for rendering the provider and keeping track of a state of our context. So let's render offContext.provider and send here value. What we're gonna do is inside here, we're gonna render all the children components that we are going to wrap around our component of context provider. So let's take the children and let's render them here inside the context provider. The properties can be typed with props with
Rabbi
children.
Said, hello. Hi, Rabbi.
And now it's going to work properly. Value can be empty object for now. Now I'm going to go ahead and usually when I have a context, I also like to export a custom hook called useOff, for example, in this case, that is going to simply wrap the use context hook from React by using this context that we need. So whenever we need access to this data that we are going to export here, we're going to use the hook useOff. Now let's go ahead and wrap this off.
Okay, so I can make this in one line. It doesn't make a difference. Okay, so let me just go back and see what he says again.
The use context hook from React by using this context that we need. So whenever we need access to this data that we are going to export here, we're going to use the hook useOff.
Okay. So basically, this is being exported. So this is auth context. This creates a context. Yeah, I don't know. I need to learn this.
Now let's go ahead and wrap this off context provider inside our root layout around our stack.
But I know what it is.
So let's do off context provider.
Okay.
I'm going to close it at the end. And this tag with all the screens in our application will become the children of our off-context provider, meaning that they will be rendered inside our provider and will have access to these values.
Okay.
So now we're gonna keep track of.
So it's going to get everything from this auth context. Okay.
Our session data on this level. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these lines of code, basically similar to what we did a couple of seconds ago, where we store the session in a state variable, and when we mount the component, we are fetching it inside our provider and will have access to these values. So now we're gonna keep track of our session data on this level. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these lines of code, basically similar to what we did a couple of seconds ago, where we store the session in a state variable, and when we mount the component.
Okay, so he got that from layout. So we're gonna take it from layout. So we can do the same thing. Put it in all context, use effect. Okay. Update. I actually was supposed to put that over here. Okay. This is within a function. I am tired. Okay, so okay. So all context
we are
is
fetching
done.
it, but besides fetching it, we are also subscribing to authentication changes.
Okay, so use effect, auth get session, and we also getting super base dot auth on auth state change. How do you know it should be named that? That is a good question. Okay. Plus set session. Okay, why is the session acting out over here? Okay, so that is actually working now.
As you can see here. Now we're going to take that session and export it through the value of our context. Additionally, we can also do user is going to be session dot user, and that's going to be information.
I don't know what guy is saying, but okay. Session user. It's gonna be session if there's a session user, something to that effect.
About the user. Now that we have this in
Okay,
place,
so we're passing it down. Okay. So once we get it from your session, it's getting passed through it, our context provider.
what we can do is we can go ahead from the layout. We no longer need this state. So I'm going to delete it safely.
Okay, I already deleted that.
But
Okay, so far so good.
But at the tabs layer, we're going to go into the layout and we want to say that, hey, I want to protect this tabs layout. I want to protect all the screens from this folder. And to do that, to protect all the screens from one folder, we do that through the layout component, because the layout is the first component that is rendered. So here, before rendering the actual tabs, I will check if the user is authenticated or not by taking the user using the use session. Not use session, but use of hook imported from our context of context that we just defined. And I'm going to say here, if there is no user, what you should do is return a redirect component, return a redirect action to go to the login screen. So go to off login. And now nothing is going to happen, but if on the index file,
okay, so we
to go to the login screen.
Returning a redirect.
So go to off login. And now nothing is going to happen, but if on
Okay, so basically what we're doing is, if there's no user redirect, it is going to be a redirect component. Okay, I still don't know what use auth is. I forgot, my brain is not working. So this is an auth context. Use auth eventually, all this eventually gets pushed down into here, so you can use it for particular instances. This is mainly for, this is a provider, so this is to wrap a whole section. This is to just check, if I'm not mistaken. Okay,
on the index file, I'm going to have
so what this does is, again, it creates an object with the user data that is returned from use auth. Use auth is using context, so whatever was in it's using the context that this is. What is that? How does it link up to that? Auth.context.provider. What is that? I am so confused. So this is a component. Lets you create a context that components can provide or read. So it is a component. Okay, I don't know. That makes sense slightly.
pressable here. Or let's have a simple text sign out with on press event that will call supabase dot off dot sign out.
Okay, so what he did here was a link href. Okay.
And if I'm going event.
Open out screen. Okay. So this has to have a closing tag. So open. What the heck? Where are we? We are in the index. I already have that. Eva, you are taking up all the desk space. All the desk space. This is not funny anymore, Eva. Look at that. Look at this sleepy little cat. Okay. What is he doing? Oh, okay. I already had that. So what he's doing here is adding a text. Eva, stop it. You know what? I'm moving you slightly. You're a very big cat. Yeah, there you go. Sit there. Okay, so basically he's saying text text on press. So base on okay. Let's just import super base. Let's test it out. Sign. Oh, okay. So I do need to sign in. Okay. So it did work. Okay, so once I sign in, 123@gmail.com. Password is the same. Oh, okay. So this works. So I can access the app now. I had to be signed in. Now, if I sign out, I have to go back in. I can't sign in. Interesting. So this is working now. Okay, so basically, authentication is done. Let's actually make this a nice button for now, so I can look at it. So we're gonna do class name. I'm gonna do with dash full. We need to make this. We need to wrap this in a pressable, actually. Pressable. And take that one out. We're gonna call this class name with dash full. And we're gonna add padding dash 3. EG red. I can't remember. It's rose. It's rose 600. Okay, so we need to sign in again, actually. Okay, so there we go. I need to put this. We need to put this in a column. Why is it keep on signing out? This is bollocks. I did not sign up for this. Rounded P5 actually justifies center. Okay, so that is a sign out button. The button's too big. I think the text should be in the middle. Text center. There's sign in again. Text did not go in the middle. Align dash middle. Why is this text not going in the middle? I actually don't want it in the middle. Why am I making this a big sign in button? I don't know. Big sign out button. Okay, so that worked. Font dash bold. Semi bold. Okay, so the sign up button looks better. We're just gonna make it a little bigger. We're gonna call this text large. No, leave it the same as the others. Okay, so the buttons need to be semi bold from now on. Okay, so when I click in here, okay, I need to make what is that? The auth page, login page. The login page, P5, item center, font, text center. Text dash center. Now, how do I make it? Cursor, do your thing. Okay, so that's sorted. Okay. Let me sign back in. Okay, sign in works.
That will call Supabase .off.sign out.
No ways do I still have 2 viewers. This is crazy. Oh shit, I'm on the TV. Dog, I'm famous. Damn, this looks kind of cool. Hello, everybody. Okay.
And if I'm gonna press sign out from this page, I'm automatically redirected to the sign in screen. And if I reload, I'll automatically...
Who's Rabbi? Rabbi said hello. Rabbi. Damn, Rabbi's an actual person. He's got Twitch. He's currently offline. If Rabbi's still watching, what's up, dog? Actually worked. Someone joined my live stream. That is the third person, fifth person to watch me. But the first organic person, organic viewer. Okay.
be redirected here. Because what's happening is it tries to go on the tabs. It sees that the user is not authenticated yet, and it redirects to the authentication. Now, from the authentication, usually we do not need to redirect manually through router. And I'll automatically be redirected here, because what's happening is it...
Bro, speak slowly.
Page I'm automatically ready Supabase dot off dot sign out. And if I'm gonna press sign out from this page, I'm automatically redirected to the sign in screen. And if I reload, I'll automatically be redirected on press event that will call Supabase dot off dot sign out. And if I'm gonna press sign out from this page,
Okay.
I'm automatically redirected to the sign in screen.
Okay.
And if I
because what we did was we said on press or Supabase auth sign out. When it hits the sign out, function. Wait, where is the sign out function? Okay, why does it? I forgot why. Oh, okay. So basically, when Supabase signs out, it changes the state on auth, then which is here, then or context, which is the whole app, which is it wraps the whole app, is checking. It detects an auth state change. Where the hell does it redirect? I forgot. Searching. Redirect. Oh, on the same page. Damn. That was that easy. Use auth. Okay, so it does pick up the session change, the change in state. So it uses auth. Tricky. Uses auth. Use auth. You should be studying. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Okay, so user. Okay, so use auth picks up the session changes, if I'm not mistaken, and what it does is if the user is not there anymore, okay, so use auth uses a context. The context is created here. Okay, I kind of get it.
reload, I'll automatically be redirected here, because what's happening is it tries to go on the tabs, it sees that the user is not authenticated yet, and it redirects to the authentication.
Okay.
Now, from the authentication, usually we do not need to redirect manually through router.push. Usually,
Okay, so where is in auth? Okay. We don't use router.push.
we need to do, what we need to do is also create a layout file.
Okay.
Export default function
Layout
of layout
TSX export
We're gonna return here.
Stack.
Let's return a slot, and a slot is a very simple way of saying, hey, just render the screen without any additional navigator. I'm gonna do it like this. Will it work? Yes, it still works. But here I can take the user from state, from the use of provider, and I can say if user is defined, if there is a user, then you don't have to be on the authentication screens. So go ahead and return a redirect towards the href / or the home screen. So now if I'm gonna go ahead and sign in with my account.
Okay, so user use auth. If user return redirect href equals close the tag. Okay, going to import flash. Okay, so basically what are we doing here? We are saying if user exists, redirect. So this always loads first and then this loads. So we don't have to use this. So what we were saying here is on sign in, if there's no error, put it to the home page. Okay, so let's sign out actually. Okay, so it works. Let's sign back in with our email 123@gmail.com, 123@gmail.com, sign in. Okay, so the signing in works. I might want to save this so I can use this for other apps. I can save this demo. Interesting. I should. Leah Mula says she's from RSA. What country is that? Let me ask this fine person. What country is RSA? Is it cool out there? Question mark, question mark, question mark. RSA, so cute. Two concurrent viewers. Damn. That guy watched Rabbi watched it for like a whole minute and then he dubbed. Okay. Gonna put this back on this monitor. Hide that shit. Okay, so I get it now.
Sign in, we're automatically redirected, even though in the sign in function we never redirected, because we did that through here for the layout. And if I'm gonna reload, we're automatically on this screen.
Reload. Yeah, okay, so okay.
And to avoid the flicker, that's what Alexander from chat was asking me on email. You see there is a flicker at the beginning.
Yeah, that's what I also saw.
To avoid that flicker, what we need to do is we need to wait a little bit before rendering this one. Wait until we know if we use...
Okay, I get it. I get it.
There is authenticated or not. And we can do that by having in the auth context provider a variable is ready,
time
set
delay.
is ready. This variable is going to be initialized with false. We are not ready yet. When we get the data, when we get the session, we're going to set ready to true.
Okay, so I'm calling it is loading, set is loading, so it is loading. Get session, use effect auth get session. Okay, so it's gonna get the session and then set. No, I'm gonna call it is ready because is ready is better. Set. No, wait, set is ready. Set is ready to true. So currently I'll call it false. It's not ready by default.
Because we know if it's authenticated or not. And if we are not ready yet, just return an activity indicator. We know if it's authenticated or not. And if we are not ready yet.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take out this. I don't want to console log anything I don't need. If, let me guess what he's gonna do. If is ready is not ready, then, so basically what we're saying is if ready is still false,
just return an activity indicator.
Okay.
Or you can return null here. And that will avoid rendering anything until it knows if it's authenticated or not. And then there is no flicker. It automatically.
Okay, so let me search what's an activity indicator. I don't know what that is. So Leamula said, it's super cool. My fiance is here. What does your fiance do? Are you single? Question mark, question mark, question mark. She looks pretty cute. Don't know what the hell I'm doing, but okay. I'll fix my hair for her. What if she says, yeah, damn dog? Okay, so what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to search. We're supposed to search activity indicator. I might not sleep today because I have to wake up early on Tuesday. I'm driving. Activity indicator. It's loading bar, I'm assuming. Okay, I understood that. I know this shit. Okay.
Automatically goes to the screen that we need, for example, in this tab. And even if I try to go on the authentication by pressing open off screen, it doesn't go. It's handled out.
Okay, so let's try it again. Okay, so it actually waits. Okay, so anytime I need to I need to do that. Oh no, it is gonna do it automatically on its own. So what did we add? We just made it. It's just a simple use state. It's a simple use state that says set is ready to true if is ready is true, it loads. If it's not, activity indicator. So let's see if I took this out, whether it'll still flicker. Okay, so I'm just gonna log in one more time. I don't know, it still works. It still works. Did I make a change elsewhere and I forgot? Don't remember. Why did it flicker? You're telling me this made the difference? It's still not flickering. I forgot what I changed. I forgot. Why is it not flickering? Why did it flicker in the first place? I don't remember. I'm just gonna see what this guy did in his video again. Okay, he said something about flickering. Oh yeah.
This screen. And if you redirect, you don't have to be on the authentication screen. Is layout file. .push. I'm gonna do it like I can use H function sign in. We're automatically sign in. We're automatically because with the flicker, and that's what. And to avoid the flicker, and that's what Alexander from chat was asking me on email. You see there is a flicker at the beginning. To avoid that flicker, what we need to do is we need to wait a little bit before rendering this one. Wait until we know if a user is authenticated or not. And we can do that by having in the auth context provider, a variable is ready, set is ready. This variable is going to be initialized with false. We are not ready yet. When we get the data, when we get the session, we're gonna set ready to true because we know if it's authenticated or not. And if we are not ready yet,
okay, so that's
just
what I did.
Return an activity indicator, or you can return null here, and that will avoid rendering anything until it knows if it's authenticated or not, and then there is no flicker. Okay. It automatically goes to the screen that we need, for example, on this tab. And even if I try to go on the authentication by pressing open off screen, it doesn't go. It's handled automatically for us. So from the index here, from the tabs index,
I remember we did it. We did it on the index. We said open auth screen login. It directs to that, but then on the here, I'm not sleeping the whole of today. On the here we said what did we say? No, I'm taken by my fiance. Guys, this is my fiance. So this is not cringe, whoever's watching this. Because she's my fiance, I can do all these things. Look. I can even tell her. Let me think. I can even tell her this, and she's gonna probably reply with the same thing. Okay. Yeah. So what we did was
automatically for us. So from the index,
okay, so basically, why can't I go to the screen? Because I'm already logged in. So if the user, I forgot where this is. Oh, okay, here we go. If user redirect. Okay, so let's call this. No, it's not that. This is just in the beginning. It's an auth check. It's a state change thing. I think it was here. Okay, I'm just gonna watch this guy's video.
index here, from the tabs index, I can delete the link open off screen. And the sign out, maybe we can move it on the model, right? I don't know.
Why can't I click on open auth screen? Why? Why? Okay, I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to see where else I put it. Because if users false redirect to it, that's why. Because the layout for this. So basically, if anyone's watching at home, I already know this. As you can see, this particular button here, it's not a button, it's a text. I'll make it clearer for people at home, my viewers and fiance, possibly mother-in-law and sister-in-law. This button here is called open auth screen. So I'm gonna show you something. I am so smart that, can you see? This is not smart. I'm just showing you. I'm just gonna make this text y'all's favorite color, blue, 600. So it's blue. Gonna make it font semi-bold. Gonna add a heading of 5. Going to make a background blue 600 and text is gonna actually be white. So this big old button. Right now, when I click on it, nothing happens. Okay? Nothing happens. Nothing happens. I don't go anywhere. Now, are you prepared? All I need to do is this. And the app is broken. But that's what I was aiming for, to be fair. I was aiming for that. My app is glitched. Look at it, it's having wait. I know what this app is having this. I've seen it before. See Down syndrome people play soccer TikTok. Down syndrome people and disabled people play soccer. Where's that TikTok? Oh shit. I need to delete this. Man helps. Man helps. Okay, I don't know where this is. Okay, I'm just gonna delete that. Basically, the app is glitching. It's having a seizure, you know? I don't know if people know that. TikTok, when that guy is like having a seizure in the goal. Okay, so I fixed it. But yeah, I kind of knew what it was gonna do. I just didn't expect it to have a seizure. And yeah, of course she replies, gaga goo goo. Guys, this is a 20-year-old we're talking about. Look at her. Out of nowhere, she just starts saying gaga goo gaga. Goo goo gaga. Okay, back to work. Stop disturbing me. Okay.
Yeah, let's do here. Just text sign out from React Native and import Superbase.
You don't disturb me.
I don't know. I can delete the link open off screen and the sign out. Maybe we can move it on the model, right?
Okay, so wait.
Index.
Are we actually?
I can delete the link open.
Link. Okay, so we're deleting link. So say goodbye to that seizure link.
Off screen.
There we go, it's gone.
And the sign out, maybe we can move it.
Okay, so we're taking this with us. Okay, gonna go into model.
On model, right? I don't know. Yeah, let's do here. Just text sign out from React Native and import Supabase.
Okay, so text. Okay, there we go. Oh, so that is the modal. Okay, so it's this little eye icon. So when you click on it, you can sign out. Now sign back in. There we go. It doesn't redirect me. It needs to redirect me to this.
And finally,
Unpress, sign out. I don't know why it doesn't do that. Okay, so when I click sign out, I clicked it. It doesn't. I'm clicking it multiple times. It doesn't take me automatically back to this page. I have to click back. So how do we fix that now? So if user redirect to home, okay, so that doesn't work. I don't know where it was. Okay, I'm back. So basically, let's see why. Um, let's see why when I click sign out, it doesn't actually sign out. It doesn't redirect me. So the sign out button, it's going to use the use auth, if I'm not mistaken. Use auth is creating the context. It's using the context that was created from here. So it's gonna be, I think it's, yeah, no, it's not in there. That's just checking whether whether it's authenticated. I think it's somewhere here. Where are we again in the model? Yeah, it was here. So what this does is, why is it? Okay, so I'll put it here because it needs to redirect as well over here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our email password, we're gonna sign in, we're gonna go in the model. Okay, so that works. Let's go to the auth page and give it a name. So we go to auth, we go to stack screen. Its title is called that. Why is it called auth? Okay. Okay, so it does now. The search page has that. Okay, so let's just go. Let's go to. I want to know why the title is not changing off the auth page. So I'm gonna go to login. I hope. No, that does not work. Okay, so I'm gonna put it like that. Interesting. Okay, so how do I get to the? How do I get to the auth page? So basically what auth page is doing is on the layout is checking if use exists redirect. Okay, so let me just cancel that out and I'm gonna go back to it. I'm gonna put your auth slash login. Now I want to see the name. The name is not showing correctly. Okay, why does it do that now? So will it work now? Stack is not defined. Okay, so auth login, sign in. So it's gonna return slot. Okay, so I'm not gonna focus on this too much. I'm just gonna call it a slot, blah blah blah. We know the name's not working. If user exists, okay. Redirect, okay.
What we usually
Okay, let me make some comments now. I wanna make some comments. So basically, give me a short comment for this. Explain it to me like I am a beginner. Want it to be in one line. Particular code below. Sorry for the spelling error. Give me a short comment. One. Try to aim for one line. It's gonna be low. Like only 9:13. It's really like I'm a beginner. Okay, so he's just getting comments so I know and understand in the future this kind of store share. Okay. Do the same here. What is it doing? Okay, so let's read these comments. Okay, so this file helps manage user authentication throughout the app. It provides information about whether user is logged in or not and makes the information available to all other parts of the app. Think of it like a central hub that keeps track of users' login status. Okay, this context will store and share user authentication data across the app. This context will store and create. Okay, this component will wrap app and provide the context to all of its children. Oh, this component will wrap the app and provide the auth context to all of its children. Oh, okay. So when I go into the main layout, the context it's providing is basically session and user. So we want to get a session. I believe so. I'm not gonna wreck my brains over it. So this hook now use auth. We are lagging. This hook provides type safety and better error handling when accessing the context. Okay, so that's just so instead of using this, okay, so let me ask this thing again. No, wait, where do I? Is auth context and use auth the same? We have internet problems. Okay, so let me see. There's only comes the actual context of the victory. Okay, blah blah blah. Internet problems. Okay, we're back. Okay, so this file manager thing you can look up that. I'm pretty sure that. Okay, let's follow the coding tutorial again.
Do is we group together all the screens that we need to protect with authentication, because now we did that on the tabs layout. We did this if user is not authenticated, that we need to protect with authentication, because now we did that on the tabs layout. We did this if user is not authenticated redirect, but we have another folder search, and on the
If user so in the tabs it's loads out first. If user doesn't exist, redirect. So you can't go to the tabs without that. If user exists, you can carry on.
search is not gonna work. So that means that on the search the user will be able to get there without being authenticated. So that's why
one concurrent, we currently lagging. Okay, so let's continue.
Usually we create a new folder here. Let's call it up, which...
Okay, wait, why am I getting these? Okay, so there's a hook. Okay.
repeats the name up from our folder.
Okay, so I can just go down like that. So we're 1 hour 30 minutes into this video. Still a lot more to go.
But it's going to be the authenticated part. So I can put tabs there, move. I can put the search a bit, repeats the name up from our folder, but it's going to be the authenticator.
Okay, so we
let's call it up, which
route.
a bit repeats the name up from our folder, but it's going to be the authenticated part. So I can put tabs there, move. I can put the search there. So everything that should be available only to authenticated users. So it put mostly everything except, like, for example, onboarding screens.
Oh, this is so cool.
Where is the model? I move the model should be in the application here.
So authenticated. Hello, Pookie. Pookie Bear. Okay, authenticated. Authenticated. Yeah. Go. No, this is gonna be a forever. Okay, pay attention now. You are going to learn something. Okay. Authenticated. Did I spell it right? Authenticated. Authenticated. Interesting.
And from the
So
root
set up
layout, Here, I think we're gonna have to adjust a little bit how we import components. For example, from the tabs, we're gonna import here. I think we're gonna have to adjust a little bit how we import components. For example, from the tabs, we're gonna import the components like this with a relative path.
Yeah, I like that part.
This is in the tabs layout. Let's check the other files if everything is okay here. Tab 2 in the search is okay. Model looks good. Layout.
That should work, right? Okay, that does work. Okay, so my only problems are those. Okay.
Yeah, here we need to say in the root layout, in the app layout, we need app/tabs, and here app
Authenticated
/model.
Wonder what difference it makes.
And now if I press sign out, I should be redirected to the
where is this now? Okay.
authentication. Perfect. So now we have /model. And now if I press sign out, I should be redirected to
It's glitching, gang. The login. This is not in there. I already moved tabs inside authenticated. I swear I moved it a while ago. No, model needs to go there. What? What is going on? I just messed up this whole app. I'm deleting that. Okay, so auth got what it always had, right? Okay, tabs got. I think tabs is missing something. I don't know what I did. I only deleted one file. But where's the other stuff for tabs?
We need to say is okay. Let's check Valve.
Yeah, where's 2? Okay, I'm just gonna. I don't know where's the stuff. And I didn't commit. Okay, this is stupid now. Where is the tabs? I had stuff in index. This is wild. I had stuff in index. I need to see what I did on stream. I need to see for myself. So I'm just gonna be watching myself on this. On the monitor, yeah. I don't know what the hell is going on. Yeah, here we go. I need this. I need that. Actually, I don't need to watch this anymore. Oh, okay. I think it was this. Tabs. What was tabs again? Okay, so this is right. Now there was something called tool. Okay, so I kind of fixed what I...
For files, if everything is okay here. Tab 2.
Tab 2 is fine, honestly, it doesn't matter. Okay, so where's the problem now? The problem lies whereby I put everything in this authenticated folder. Should I call it authenticated? Authorized. Okay, so authentication is checking authorized. Think cursor's broken. That took a while. Okay. Okay, so now why is it going? Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there. I don't know what's going on there. I think it's called name. So authorized. Don't know why it's not my camera's dirty. I'm gonna upload this to Twitter. Okay. It refuses to change his name. This is unbelievable. That is actually unbelievable. I'm sorry for so much dead space and no talking. It's because nobody's watching, but so whatever's inside here, people, you have been authorized. npm run start. I might get an error. Let me actually post a cat picture. Okay, so it works. I'm just gonna comment this. What almost completed with Superbase. You could give this a template so far. Definitely gonna make all these things a template because the authentication is done pretty well, and I think I'd want to keep the same thing. So right now, building public community. I'm just gonna post this on the community. Just making a community post. Just gonna take another selfie. I wonder who's watching. Whether it's me or... yeah, I don't know. Okay. I need to actually smile. Okay. Okay, so I wonder if we get any views. Okay, so
In the search is okay. Model looks good. layout.
Okay, so the app seems to be working at the moment.
Yeah, here we need to say in the root layout, in the app layout, we need app/tabs, and here
Okay.
app/model. And now if I press sign out, I should be redirected
Okay,
to
so
the
it does
authentication. Perfect. So now we have full authentication implemented. We can create accounts, we can sign in, we can manage, we can sign back out, and we are protecting.
Okay, so that seems to be working.
The important screens from unauthenticated users.
Okay, so let's just test out what we got so far. So I'm gonna sign out 123@gmail.com. That is the fake username. So I'm gonna sign in. Okay, so far it works. I'm gonna search products here. I'm gonna go back. Okay, that goes back. I'm gonna go here. Sign out. It signed me out. I'm gonna sign back in. And there we go. Okay. What I don't have just yet is when you click sign up, what should be when you click sign up, what is the steps involved? Okay, let me go to what is that website called? That website is called Mobbins or something. Mobbin. So what I'm gonna do is from Mobbin, gonna see. Actually, let me join. Do they have like a free something? Actually, just ignore this. Be right back. I'm just putting in my details. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so name Mohammed BHYT. What best describes you? I can't put developer. I'm not a developer yet. Where did you hear about us? I think YouTube. Yeah, I watched a guy's video a long time ago. What I'll be using it for? In personal. I'm learning on a personal level. No, I do not want to upgrade. They got a nice system, yeah, I won't lie. So basically, we need to see. Oh, flows is not part of it. Okay, so we need to see not subscriptions, not paywalls. What do we need to see? Sign up. Okay, wait. What were we looking at? We were saying after you click sign up, what happens? So after you click sign up, you usually have an auth page. No, you usually have a two-factor kind of a page, I feel, to prevent robots, for example. I guess we can have another screen in there. Okay, when I learn how to do that, I'll, after you press sign up, I'll go through I'll go through one odd screen basically. So let me just sign back in. Okay, so
nice.
Continue the rest of this tutorial.
All right, so that was our authentication. Let me go ahead and do a git add, git commit of flow, and everything is good. Have you ever tried Convex in a native application? No, I haven't. I didn't know about the Scrape API. We're gonna find out about that in a second. Like, it's very cool. Let's first of all think about how our data is going to be seen. Let's see. Let's first of all think about how our data is going to be structured, how we're gonna get data, how we're gonna manage everything. Because the data that we're gonna use, like first of all, we're gonna have our application somewhere here. This is our device that is going to render products, right? Okay. Product 1, product 2, and so on. This data should come from Amazon. So on the very other end of this graph, we have
one second, guys. If anyone is watching. Okay, so basically
Amazon. So we have Amazon here.
Okay.
How do we get data from Amazon in our application?
Okay.
As I said, we are going to scrape this data. So we're going to have like a job here that is going to do the scraping.
Okay. So Amazon or any other e-commerce store, we need a scraping.
The actual scraper, we are not going to implement ourselves because we could do that using a tool like Selenium or Puppeteer or other tools, and using Bright Data. We could leverage the scraping browser, and using this tool, we can basically integrate with Selenium, Playwright, and Puppeteer, and so on, in order to run our scraping scripts on top of everything that Bright Data offers, like proxies, captcha solvers, and so on, so that we can focus on the scraping and not on the infrastructure. And we could do that, but we're not gonna do it. We're gonna use, as I said, the Web Scraper API, which simply stays in front of this scraper.
Okay.
Web Scraper API. Which stays in front of the scraper and handles all of this data for us. Like, we're not gonna do it. It's going to be done behind the scenes, and for us it's going to be available through the web scraper API. And all of this is our bright data. Where is it? Come on.
Okay, I get it.
Now, whenever the user launches the application, we could go ahead from our application and call this web scraper and get the data and use the web scraper to scrape Amazon and to get the data displayed here. The problem with this approach is that every time we're going to try to do a search is going to do this scraping.
Okay.
And another problem is that to access an API, you need a secret key. By using the secret key or by calling the API from our front end, that basically means that we're going to expose our private Bright Data API key so that anyone will be able to access it and run scraping jobs for us. We don't want to do that. What we want to do is we want to have our Supabase in front.
Oh, okay. I get it. So Supabase, I think it's called cron jobs. It's going to interact
here
with the
this is going to be our Supabase stack. And on Supabase, we're going to have an edge function. Edge function.
Okay. Edge function.
That edge function is going to call the web scraper API. Now, the cool thing about the edge function is that we can say that, hey, only authenticated users will be able to get here. So there is a authentication layer.
Wait, now you see, now you made me miss a minute. Keep up the good work. What was I doing now?
Function.
Okay.
Here, this is going to be our Supabase stack.
Okay.
And on Supabase, we're going to have an edge function. Edge function. That edge function is going to call the web scraper API. Now, the cool thing about the edge function is that we can say that, hey, only authenticated users will be able to get here. So there is a authentication layer.
Okay. So we're not gonna let anybody use the scraping device. It's only gonna be authenticated users, and we're not exposing the API key so they can use it on their own. We got some nice comments coming in, rolling in, steaming in. 100. Let me show it, everyone. Expose him. You know your comments are gonna be up forever, dog. Dog. Let's put some emotes. Okay. Okay, back to walk. I still haven't slept, by the way.
Is going to be taken into consideration when we invoke these functions. So whenever the user will try to invoke the edge function, it's going to go through the authentication and make sure only users that have an account can invoke edge functions. Now, our private API key for Bright Data is going to live on the edge function, so we protect it.
Okay.
And then we can add additional rules in our application saying that, hey, on a free plan, you can only run one scraping job per day. On a paid plan, you can do more. So you can do all of that on the Supabase side. Now, after the web scraper...
Also, you add multiple levels of authorized people. So maybe a paid plan gets you multiple edge functions. You can run it multiple times. Free plan will allow you once. And that interacts with Bright Data's web script API. Okay.
Says data. We're gonna receive that, you're gonna see a bit later, in another edge function. Start scraping. Start data. We're gonna receive that, you're gonna see a bit later, in another edge function. Start scraping.
Is my beautiful voice not loud enough? Are you for real? I don't know what this guy's saying in the comments, guys. Speak louder. Okay, now you're lying. Is this too loud? Okay, back to normal. I think that's okay. I think that's maybe too loud. Okay. The scammer. Wait, did you, he said yes. Okay. Thanks, bro. Okay. Where was I? Yeah, okay. I'm getting tired. I might sleep soon.
Finished scraping.
So we streaming for 2 hours 48 minutes, by the way. That's crazy.
Another edge function that is going to be invoked by Bright Data whenever the job is finished. So these jobs usually take some time. We saw through the logs that it takes, if we go to API logs, it usually takes like 10 to 30 seconds. And whenever we call, where is my drawing? Whenever we call the web scraper API, we're not gonna wait for the response. We're gonna call it to start the job and say, hey, Bright Data, whenever you're ready, whenever you have data from Amazon, go ahead and send them to this edge function, and I'm gonna do something with them. What I'm gonna do with them is I'm going to store them in the database. I'm going to store the results in the database. And by storing it into the database, we are basically caching the data so that the next time the user goes into the application, I'm not gonna...
So how does it check in the database in the first place?
Start a new scraping job. If I check the same data, I can go ahead and read it from the database directly without having to go ahead and scrape it again. So that's going to be our whole process. Okay. Do you have any questions, guys?
Nope.
If you're watching this live.
Nope, I'm not watching it live. Screenshot that. Put it back to normal.
You have opportunity to ask now questions. And this is how it's going to work. Whenever we initialize, whenever we press this search button, we're gonna go ahead and invoke an edge function to start scraping. The edge function will...
Okay, so I need to take these notes down actually. Let me edit this picture. What's up, dog? Okay. 0. Wasn't. Okay, no, I think this is loud. I changed it to make it louder. I am tired though. And my earphones, I can't hear. Oh, okay. I think I know. No, I needed to adjust this. I think while I was going like this, yeah, it just changed. Yeah. Okay, so I just need to take these notes down. So price tracker app, tech stack, promise scenario, stream diary, branding, competitors. So I'm gonna put this on the tech stack and I'm gonna put it up right on top. So uh okay, so that is how it's going to work. So H2, how the back end works. Okay. That's just me taking
Invoke
notes.
bright data to say like, hey, please give me this data.
This sounds better.
Bright data will go ahead on Amazon.
Does this sound better? You know what? I need to increase the microphone. I think this sounds too loud. Okay. I don't know. But is here to welcome on board. Let me send him that message. Does okay, wait. Just take a picture. Okay. Send me that picture. I am back to work. Thanks guys for tuning in. Let's go back to work. Let's see what you guys want, what you'll need.
We'll perform the scraping, we'll get the data, we'll come back, and we'll invoke a function that we give it to it. That function is going to write into the database, and from our application we can subscribe to new updates in the database and get this information inside here and display the result. Make sense? I think it's going to make more sense whenever we actually implement everything. And the first thing that I want to focus on implementing, we have already the authentication.
I hope this sounds loud enough. I don't know. Okay.
So I can put it as ready. These parts from Bright Data, they are ready. We just need to integrate with them. And we need the database. So let's go ahead and work on the database now to set up the tables that we're gonna need. We're gonna go on Supabase, in the table, under the public schema, we're gonna create the tables that we need. One table that we are going to need.
We're going to public. Okay.
Is going to be a product. And you saw how a product looks in the dummy data. A product has URL, it has name, it has price, and other information that we'll receive from Bright Data.
Let me actually rearrange this a little bit. I'm gonna go back to the tab. This is going to make YouTube clean, so I just see that. Okay, now what did this guy say? Okay.
But I want to, besides a product, I want to store.
I can't see chat, by the way, so it's loud enough. Thank you, Pokey Bear. Thank you. Where's the heart emoji? Where's the premium heart? Okay, spam some hearts in there. Okay, so we're
information
creating the
about
database.
a search, information about a request, a search intent. So if I search here MacBook,
Okay.
I want to store user with ID 1, search for a MacBook.
Okay.
And then all the result is going to link to this search. How do we do that? Well, first of all, let's create this search table. I'm going to call it searches.
Okay, so...
And we're going to have the following columns.
Okay, so... we're going to call this searches.
It's going
Did
to...
he call it
and
search
table.
Searches?
I'm going to call it searches.
Okay. What do I want to name it? Searches or the results? I think it should be
we're going to have
searches.
the following columns.
So I'm going to give it a description of stored data, stored... I don't know. Stored, this is where we're keeping the, when we search for a product. So we search for MacBook. So now we're going to keep that information somewhere. So because it's a price tracker app, we're going to keep the name, the price, and the link to buy the product. So searches is the name of the database table. Description would be storing the search results made by user. Okay.
It's going to have the keywords that we search or query. And for the type, we're going to choose a text. And this one is required. So I'm going to deselect is nullable from here to have it required.
Is nullable. Okay. Deselected. Okay, so it's required.
We can also link it to the user that performed that search by saying user ID.
User ID.
And by pressing here on this link, we can actually link or create a foreign key towards the user under the auth schema. And here we're going to find the users table.
Okay.
And this user ID will point to the users.id.
Okay, perfect.
And I'm going to go ahead and press save. So now we are also going to have a user ID to know which user performed that search.
I don't know if it saved. It didn't save. Okay, we need to go to auth, we need to go to users, we need to go to ID, we need to hit save over here. Okay, so foreign key is enabled.
What other fields we're gonna have? Probably we're gonna have a field is tracked to, maybe let's do it like this, is tracked to know, and this is going to be a boolean.
Okay, so
to
it's gonna
track,
be true or
let's
false.
also say that this is not nullable.
Okay.
And this is going to be initially false, because if we don't specify if it's...
Okay, so default value is gonna be false. So
track or not is going to be false. And this way we're going to be able to toggle if we want to track a search or not, if we want to receive updates.
what's up, people, famalam? Sorry.
Or not. What else?
Okay, wait, what is
search,
tracked? I don't know. I forgot what this guy said.
Toggle if we want
This guy's from Spain, by the way. So he might be a Barcelona fan.
track a
club in the
search or
world.
not.
What does the chat think about Barcelona? Chat. Lol, hi, Mo has all he needs right now. So sweet. Yes, #1 supporters. Um. Hmm. Thanks so much, guys. Which part of the world? No. Thanks so much, guys. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Okay.
If we want to receive updates or not.
I don't need motivation. I need sleep. Dog.
What else? A search.
You see, I forgot what he said now.
This is not nullable. And this is going to be initially false, because if we don't specify if it's track or not, it's going to be false. And this way we're going to be able to toggle if we want to track a search or not, if we want to receive updates or not.
Oh, okay. Okay,
what
so it means we're tracking the price history. So price tracker. So this is where we're tracking the price history. Tracking the price history versus being alerted of the price history. I wonder if that's the same. Tracking the price. So I'm tracking the price of a MacBook. Notify. It should be notifications. I don't know.
else? A search will also have last scraped at, and this is going to be a timestamp. So let's find timestamp Z with time zone, and I can even put it at the top. So we're gonna have the date when it was created and also the date when it was the last time we scraped it. So this one can be null, because if we haven't scraped it yet, we're not gonna have it there. And maybe we can even add a status. Status such as, is this job new? Is it scraping? Is it ready?
Okay.
Is it waiting to
What's
be
the
scraped?
progress?
I don't know.
That'll be a
Let's do it
string
as nullable false, and let's
text.
initialize it with new. It's going to be new by default, and it's going to be a text value. And for now,
Do I want to call it new? Interesting. Do I want to call it new? The status. So every time, yeah, I'll leave it as new. I don't want to confuse the tutorial.
now I think we are good in terms of
Wait, he didn't put new.
false, and is it waiting to be scraped? I don't know. Let's do it is nullable false, and let's initialize it with new. It's going to be new by default, and it's going to be a text value.
Oh shit, you forgot about it. Is tracked. No, okay.
And for now, I think we are good in terms of the fields that we need. Let me just double check it.
15 views. Nice. I wonder how many views. Each viewer average watch time 11 minutes 16 seconds. Quite good, eh?
Well, there is one more, but probably we're gonna add it later. But let's add it now. We're gonna have a snapshot ID, and this is how the type of a snapshot ID is gonna be a text.
Snap.
And it can be null, so I'm gonna leave it like this.
ID.
And I'm gonna press save. The snapshot ID is how we are going to link a job from Bright Data Web Scraper. They have snapshot IDs, and we're gonna link it with our search job here in our database.
Okay. So I just need to see what he did again. So I get it now. So this is the last one, and then yeah.
null, so I'm gonna leave it like this, and I'm gonna press save. This snapshot ID is how we are going to link a job from Bright Data Web Scraper. They have snapshot IDs, and we're gonna link it with our search job here in our database.
Okay, so we're gonna basically link them together. Okay.
Okay, so we
Especially
have
when you wanna
searches.
update the stuff.
Another table that we're gonna need is the products. The products that have been scraped from the inside a search. So this is
Products. The products that has been scraped from search. Okay, so the search is one I need to actually change. So a search is basically the query. What is the search text? So basically it's this text you put in here. So we put MacBook and one will come up here as MacBook. So the query, the text. So I'm actually just gonna change it. So the search query used to send or the search query used to get back products from scraper. The search query used to get back products from. Okay, so search is, it stores the search query used to get back products from the scraper. The search query used stores this is used to get products back from the scraper. Okay, so pretty understandable. Okay, so stores the products data. This is used. This product data is this. So the product data is stores the products data. This is based from the search query made. This is based on the search query made. Okay. So let's watch the rest of the video.
in the dummy data, we're gonna see what available data
the video. I'm gonna actually stop in like 20 minutes. It's getting too late.
Types we're gonna have. Another place you should look at is under scraping, web scraping, under API. Let's go Amazon search, Amazon product, right? Product. Let's do e-commerce, Amazon.com, and I'm interested in the product search. Here there is a tab called dictionary, and it specifies the columns that we have. For example, async is the unique.
Okay, I actually need to go there because that looks very interesting. So bright data. What was the actual? shows data API. I'm not signed up. Honestly, guys, I think I might call the stream. Yeah, I'm too tired. I couldn't be bothered to even sign up right now. I'm just gonna leave it as this. We're making the products table. Yeah, okay. Goodbye, everybody. Whoever watches this after, thanks for watching it after. I'm ending stream. Yeah, I'm too tired. It's been 3 hours, 12 minutes. It's been a very good stream. Thanks to everyone watching. Thanks for my brother, my fiance, and and my sister-in-law, and this random guy named Rabbi. Thanks for all for tuning in. I'm probably gonna stream maybe tomorrow or the day after. I need to fill my stream diary in. Okay, so stream diary, stream 4 was stream on the 10th. Okay, so I did get a 3-hour stream. No, that was stream 3. Got to 1 hour. Let's see, 1 hour 50 minutes of the tutorial. So I did another 41 minutes in this 1 hour. So sometimes it takes me 2 hours and 42 minutes. So 120 divided by 42, 2.8 times. 69 minus 42. So I only did 27 minutes in the whole 3 hours. So 180 minutes divided by 27, it's 6.6 times. So 3 hours is 180. I did 41. So 180 divided by 41, basically 4.4 times lower. So if this video takes this video is 8 hours long, both parts, so I already done about 2 hours, so 6 hours left. It's gonna take me, and on average, 4.5 to 5 times longer. It's gonna take me 27 hours of streaming, an average stream of 3 hours. That's 9 days. I'm gonna make this product before Black Friday, 10 days before Black Friday, which will leave me for room to advertise it. Okay. Oh, I got the whole Christmas and stuff. Okay. So, what did I do today? Added user auth via Superbase. Oh no, I didn't. It's not what I needed to do. Made searches table in DB. Added user auth on app. Superbase is, yeah, okay. Okay, so tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow's stream is going to be 005. Not tomorrow, it might be actually the 12th of 11th. I don't know what I'm doing. I want to get to 2 hours. Get to 2 hours 40 minutes in tutorial. Okay, that's my, yeah, okay. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you have a lovely day, lovely weekend, wherever you are, whatever time it is. Enjoy. Have a safe day. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. If you're gonna watch this in the future, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.